Need, I thought I was faithful. She say I'm the thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The f is you saying let go?
It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Haslam, Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Butler in at the three, the small forward.
Oladipo finding his range now.
Here's the Stars with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Fletcher, and an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now, here's Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Fletcher, he's guarded by Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oladipo outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got 6.
And no doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Fletcher now recovering. And there's the pass to Jordan. Pass to Fletcher. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. Unable to get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
A slow start for the Stars in this one. The drive by Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fletcher. Good work defensively by Lowry. It's been a quick start for Miami. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did talk with George Karl a few minutes ago. One of the big factors they'll be facing is Bam Adebayo's ability to start the break. Coach told his team to get in Bam's face as soon as he comes down with it. Don't let him take off down the court unimpeded. Kevin, they know they have to slow down Big Bam in this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. So both teams changing it up here. The Stars with the lead. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Bam Adebayo is out there with Russell. And it's Robinson in at the small forward.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. Russell high post. Good ball movement here by Miami. From 11 feet away, the Stars with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Kicks it to Lowry. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. Pass to Fletcher. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo's running. Pass to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
A steal. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hero, no good. The Stars trailing. Jordan dishes to Perkins. Now here's Jordan. He's covered by Hero. And the pass to Fletcher. Perkins kicks to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. Bank shot. No good. On offense, here are the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Right side Lowry. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Hero. Following the score by the Stars.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Fletcher. Oh, goodness. And he dunks it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And a new group in for the Heat. DeMarcus, and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front, they lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. Kenny, if you had to choose one, which current point guard are you tuning in to watch?
Without question, Dame Dollar. Not only is he clutch, but he literally whooped Shaq in a rap battle.
Yeah, Dame killed it, but let's get something straight. I didn't get whooped. I'll call it me up by 1.
Whatever you say, man, whatever you say.
Now, turning our attention back to this Miami Heat game, a matchup that has resulted in a competitive game.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
That first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Stars, we've got Jordan. Perkins out there with Johnson. And it's Fletcher in at the point.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us." Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. It's stolen by Haslem. Butler in the corner, inside. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Jordan. Fletcher now recovering.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's Oladipo. He's got 8. Tipped away. And stolen by Perkins. Fletcher. He's guarded by Haslem. Here's Fletcher. From the top of the key, he buries it. 14 points for him.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Misses the layup.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Lineup for the Heat.
Fletcher, he's covered by Hero. The quick crossover, what a move. And the Stars lead by 4.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And here's Miami. Passes it to Butler. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Adebayo's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Fletcher. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Clearly a foul.
The Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
Fletcher at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got 5 points so far.
That is a tough 2 right there for Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And Miami making a change here. Cousin. The Stars trail by 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Haslem's out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Robinson. And it's Lowry in at the point. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Robinson on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. To tie it up. No good. That would have tied it. Oladipo outside. He kicks to Lowry. Here's the three. Rebound the Stars.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And he jams it with authority.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here is Lowry. Now, Oladipo. To the Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. It's Oladipo on the wing. No good on the three. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Lee passes to Fletcher. It's stolen by Adebayo. 3-on-3. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
No good from Lee.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Outside Lowry. Back to Robinson. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Your Stars Dancers.
The Stars making the switch here. Johnson's checked in. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in with what George Karl was saying to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Stars trail by 4. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Haslem. And too long on the shot.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Jordan banked in off the glass.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go. And then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Now here is Lowry, guarded closely. The dish now to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Adebayo, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Fletcher pass to Johnson. That shot no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Haslam. The kick outside to Butler. And he uses the glass on the lane. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Bam Adebayo.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate in Lowry. He is a beast.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fletcher passes to Jordan. 3-pointer. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Stars foul. Fletcher. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Into the lineup for the Heat.
Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep. Can't connect. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.